What is going on, everyone? It is Mark here with another video, and today is a very exciting day for me because I am taking the iPad Pro, the new one, the 2019-18, whatever you want to call it, iPad Pro, out of the box and giving you first impressions with the new Apple Pencil. I played with this at the Apple Store. I really liked it. So let me get into the boxes, let me show you what it's all about, and let me tell you my first impressions. As you may know if you follow this channel, the iPad Pro for me is pretty much a pedestal of my professional life, my school life. I've made multiple videos on how I use it, why I use it, what apps I use. The iPad Pro has been a huge basis behind this YouTube channel. I love this and I am very excited about the new release. So first, let's talk about the iPad Pro. What did I get here? So this is the 12.9-inch iPad Pro, 64 gigabyte in space gray. I'm pretty excited about the new color. It's a little bit darker than the other one, to be honest. I wonder how it's going to compare with the new space gray MacBook Pro. This is always child-proof. And here we go. We're going to be greeted very nicely by the iPad. With it not having a home button, it just looks like all screen. I know there are bezels. Holy cow, this is all screen. Wow. Anyways, let's take this and put it off to the side. You're greeted by designed by Apple in California. Then you've got your USB-C and your power brick. So I mean, other than the new iPad Pro, this is a pretty standard Apple unboxing. For the moment of truth, the iPad Pro. Wasn't that satisfying? I love opening new Apple products. Anyways, let's boot that on really quickly and get to this in a second. Let me tackle the Apple Pencil now. So this is the Apple Pencil. The box, you're gonna see the new pencil on the side there, and it fits on both the 11-inch and 12.9-inch iPad Pro. Sliding this out, designed by Apple in California again, and there she is. Wow. This feels much lighter. Take that out of the plastic, and I guess everything now is unboxed. Okay, so everything's out of the box. Everything is kind of on the table now, literally and figuratively. Let's put away the boxes. I am very excited to have these devices in my hands, especially with the new display. I'm beyond excited, to be completely honest. Anyways, really quickly, kind of around the iPad, what is different? What are you gonna see as an end user kind of in your hands? So you're gonna be greeted by a huge display. Regardless if you're getting the 11 or 12.9-inch display, these displays are huge for the body factor. Your percentage of screen is significant, especially with that Face ID. Like I said, you don't have a home button, so it's all screen. You do have that beautiful display. Your bezels are extremely small. Colors, of course, are very vibrant. Using the device, just swiping between pages, you have extremely snappy responses. I mean, what else do you expect? The old generation was very snappy, very quick. The only thing that's different now is that it's faster and snappier. And the display. Anyways, so this, to me, this kind of revision of the iPad Pro is that leap. It's not one of those S's or just like an addition. This is literally game changing for multiple reasons. One, the display ratio, two, the power, and three, the look. So I'm very happy that they actually went back to this kind of angular design. It feels and it looks, in my opinion, much more sturdy, much more hefty of a device, yet being very light. But with this device being so thin, guess what? You're gonna have that camera bump. To me, it's kind of weird to create a camera bump on a device that is supposed to be used flat. For a phone, I mean, you're usually holding it. It's not designed necessarily to be kind of used on the table, but the way I've used this has always been on the table. You know what? Other than the fact that your camera is kind of sitting on a table, which isn't necessarily a good thing, you don't have much of that corner sway. It's pretty level. Huh, maybe because of the size, it's not so significant as with the small device. Anyways, I still think this is a stupid idea. I don't know what they could have done, but it would have been great if they eliminated this bump completely. Anyways, you're gonna have new kind of tactile buttons for volume. Your hold button, of course, is gonna be at the top right like we're used to. The buttons do feel a lot more clicky, a lot more sturdy. Of course, gonna have the speakers on all four corners again. And the color, like I said, the color might be a little bit different. So let me go get my my MacBook Pro here in just a second. So this right here is my late 2017 MacBook Pro. This is device of choice. This is the beast behind the channel. Moment of truth. Do the colors match? I really hope they kind of do, at least. And not quite. The iPad Pro is a little bit darker. This is a typical Apple thing. Their golds don't match, their space grays don't match. I don't even think their silvers match that well either. Anyways, so that's a little disappointing. But shout out to the retro Apple sticker. If you got one, I respect you. If not, I've left the link down in the description. Well, that's kind of a bummer. I mean, what else is there to tell you other than the fact that it's way snappier, way quicker. It's got the new Bionic A12X chip. It's got Face ID that works really, really well. You guys know I'm a huge fan of Face ID. I've never had real issues with it. So that's the iPad Pro initial impressions. I haven't even had a real chance to kind of use it. Like you just saw, I just took it out of the box. So there will be an in-depth review coming, but now, the thing that changed my life forever. The Generation 2 Apple Pencil. Right off the bat, it is significantly improved and I haven't even used it. The reason why? It feels much more balanced. It feels much lighter. It feels much more like an actual pencil. And the biggest improvement to me, well, two of the biggest improvements, is the fact that it has a straight edge, which means it won't roll away. That is actually a real issue I was having in school. Sometimes the desks are tilted up and you weren't able to rest your pencil. You'd have to, anyway, that was not that big of an issue, but it's the details that matter. And the way you charge it has significantly improved. You no longer have the lightning connection at the top of that weird cap with the weird dongle or plugging it in to your iPad there. Watch this. Okay, this is the first time I am doing this. In 3, 2, 1. Wow, great, okay, well that was easy. This is the new way of charging and storing your Apple Pencil. 1, you can pair it this way. 2, you can store it. 3, it's somewhere to keep the Apple Pencil. But really quick, let me check the most important thing about this whole magnet situation. Will it actually hold your Apple Pencil? This is something I was very skeptical about in the ads. 3, 2, 1. Wow. It's still on. So right off the bat, just holding it, it feels great in the hand. Let me go to some notes here. Let me write something really quickly. What should I write? Hello, my name is Mark. Okay, this feels a little bit different from my recollection than the other pencil. It feels much more, what's the word? Like there's a little bit more resistance in the actual motion. That just could be me just having a new toy thinking that it's a little bit better. But I mean, writing it, it feels great. Moral of the story is this pencil feels a lot more natural than the other one. It's much more well balanced in my opinion. That flat edge really makes it feel like an actual pencil, plus it doesn't roll away, plus this is how you charge it and store the Apple Pencil when you're not using it. That magnet really does make a difference. I mean, it's one of those little things, the details that do matter. Someone that has used the iPad Pro very, very heavily, these are the little things that really make that experience a little bit better. And I mean, and I think they did it right, especially with the Face ID, the size of the display, the Apple Pencil. I think this upgrade here is something that is duly noted by the professionals and by the people that actually use this device on the day-to-day. You're obviously going to have your haters, your Surface Pro lovers. Well, it's not a full PC. This has never been intended to be a full PC in my opinion, but I'm a huge fan. I'm very excited and I'm happy that I got it. It's kind of a bummer that the colors don't match very well. Doesn't make a difference. It's still a great device. I'm very happy I have it. I will give you a full in-depth review in a couple days, a couple weeks. I'm stoked. Can you tell? Anyways, I hope you liked that video. If you did, please hit that like, share, and subscribe button down below. But for additional brownie points, please follow me on all my social media. Links can be found down in the description. But for now, thank you. I will see you on the next one. I'm gonna go use this. I've gotta go pack. I'm on the way out for a trip. Naomi is going to literally murder me if she's here and I'm still in the basement recording this video. So I gotta go, and I'll see you on the next one.